Thanks for joining us here at California Life, where we bring you the best of California every week on our show. I'm your host, Heather Dawson, and this week we're going to head to the Coachella Valley, to the beautiful city of Indian Wells. It's also Restaurant Week, and there are some smoking deals to have fun in the sun. Here's our very own Suzanne Pajot.
Indian Wells is a gorgeous resort destination 25 minutes east of Palm Springs in the sun-kissed Coachella Valley between Palm Desert and La Quinta.
It may be tiny, but Indian Wells packs a lot of luxury into its 13.5 square miles. It boasts 4 world-class resorts: the Hyatt Grand Champions, the Renaissance Esmeralda, the Miramonte, and the Indian Wells Resort, which incidentally was founded in the 50s by TV legends Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz.
How's my little wristbreaker doing?
Just fine.
Just about everything is off of Highway 111, graced with perfect rows of palm trees, impressive fountains, and meticulously landscaped flower beds everywhere you look. Smack in the middle lies the IW Club and the Indian Wells Golf Resort, which are owned by the city.
The Indian Wells Golf Resort is one of the top 20 best courses you can play in Golf Week, one of the highest awards it could get, and we're very thrilled by that.
It's even the setting for a 10-week reality show called Big Break, running on the Golf Channel. But tennis is really what's made this city famous, thanks to TV coverage of the BNP Paribas Open, held each March at the 16,000-seat Indian Wells Tennis Gardens. The Tennis Gardens also host the Indian Wells Arts Festival each spring. One of the city's longtime favorite restaurants is Vicky's of Santa Fe, famous for its great food, generous portions, and dramatic Southwest design.
Vicky's of Santa Fe has been on the desert scene for over 20 years, so it's really an institution in Indian Wells and the desert cities. We're often mistaken for kind of Tex-Mex or Southern cuisine, but we're traditional American. We have steak chops, seafood, lamb, some old house favorites like chicken pot pie, liver and onions. It's really kind of traditional menu, American food.
Vicky's of Santa Fe features live music 7 days a week.
We have Doug Montgomery playing the piano. We have the Desert City Jazz Band on Sundays. We have world-class musicians that sit in with them sometimes. Everyone from fine pianists from New York City to a lot of LA and San Francisco musicians.
They also offer a series of jazz supper clubs every season that benefit local music programs. Past performers have included Sally Kellerman, Debbie Boone, and Roger Kellaway, to name a few. Indian Wells, as the name suggests, was once the site of a Native American village. During the gold rush, it became a stagecoach stop for miners traveling west. The first settlers came in the late 1800s. In 1967, Indian Wells became California's 400th city. Now it's home to about 5,000 people, with another 6,000 who come just to spend the winter. Near City Hall, you'll find the Eisenhower Walk of Honor and War Memorial. It features a life-size bust of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who maintained a winter home just down the street. The city's slogan is "Find your luxury desert oasis in Southern California," an easy task in glittering Indian Wells. Bringing you the best of California from Indian Wells, I'm Suzanne Pajot for California Life.
Well, I bet you didn't know that you have stem cells in your teeth that can naturally repair parts of your body. Here's a new update for our wellness segment on California Life.
Stem cells. No controversy here. These cells come straight from the mouth.
With today's technology, it's possible to retrieve the stem cells from pulp of a tooth.
Dr. Alan Nazari operates Cornerstone Dentistry in both Irvine and Palm Desert. He says researchers at the National Institutes of Health recently discovered stem cells in teeth, the adult stem cells that naturally repair your body.
Dental pulp basically is the inner core of a tooth, where it has all of the vascularity and it's the center of a tooth that all the nerves and the blood vessels basically concentrate. And by retrieving the stem cells out of the dental pulp, that can be used later on. With the use of dental stem cells, they have identified about 70 different type of illnesses that can be used.
Scientists are today directing stem cells so they grow into almost any type of human cells, including heart, brain, nerve, cartilage, bone, and liver cells. Dr. Nazari says the stem cells are easily extracted from the pulp in teeth and preserved. The process is simple and pain-free.
As the kid grows and, they have baby teeth that needs to be extracted or wisdom teeth that needs to come out, we can bank those stem cells.
The extracted cells are then shipped to a company called StemSafe, frozen and saved for future use.
Let's say if they have any sort of a facial injury or, they end up having Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, there's a lot of hope for stem cells.
Banking stem cells from the pulp of a tooth, an extremely rich source of adult stem cells, and because the process is easy and normally extracted from the same person who may eventually be the intended recipient, the risk of rejection is virtually eliminated. I'm Sansi Partida reporting.
And coming up next, now we're going to head up the coast to the beautiful wine country of Mendocino with Monique Sultani. Plus, it's been a busy week in sports. We'll bring you the biggest sports news from around the Golden State. And Hollywood A-listers transported back in time to enjoy a taste of Italy. It's all coming up right here on California Life. Don't go away.
For over 3 decades, Gusher Real Estate has successfully brokered residential property sales in the Inland Empire, Orange County, and Los Angeles area. In today's wild market, you need an experienced broker with an honest reputation. You need Gusher Real Estate. So whether you're listing a multi-million-dollar estate, purchasing your first home, or looking to diversify your investment portfolio, turn to Gusher Real Estate for dynamic solutions and exceptional service. For real expertise and real results, call Gusher Real Estate.
California wineries are getting down to earth again. They're gearing up to celebrate Down to Earth Month in April. From green wine trails and Earth Day food and wine festivals to special eco tours in the vineyard, California's winemakers and wine growers are offering a wide variety of fun throughout the month of April. For more information on events and California Wine's green programs, check out discovercaliforniawines.com/D2E.
Dupar's food is made with fresh ingredients and no preservatives, with breakfast served 24 hours a day. We also serve delicious comfort foods like chicken pot pie, hot turkey, fresh ground hamburger, homemade soups, fruit pies, and for 71 years, our world-famous buttermilk hotcakes. Owner Biff Naylor and the Dupar's family invite you to drop in anytime for some good old-fashioned home cooking, just like Grandma used to make.
Here at the Obagi Skin Health Institute in Beverly Hills, Dr. Zain Obagi leads the way to achieving remarkable results for skin of every age and type. Dr. Obagi is the founder and medical director of Zeo Skin Health Incorporated and has achieved international renown as a leading authority on skin rejuvenation. For more than 35 years, Dr. Obagi has defined and continues to advance skin health. Learn more about Zeo Skin Health and Zeo Medical Products at zeoskinhealth.com.
Well, California's rich wine country spans the entire Golden State, and our very own wine reporter, Monique Sultani, takes us now to Mendocino.
Travel about an hour and a half north of the Golden Gate Bridge and you'll find the home of America's greenest wine region. Using 100% green power, Parducci Wine Cellars is taking going green to the extreme and on a mission to become America's greenest winery.
I think I wasn't comfortable saying we were until Forbes did, but our effort will be to be as green as we can be, and we hope everybody else strives for the same. We have been the first carbon neutral winery in the United States. We operate on 100% green power, solar and wind energy. We recycle 100% of the water used in the winery for the purposes of washing the floors and such. So I get to recycle all that water and then use it again as irrigation. It's also one of the greenest communities, and that's really probably what brought me here. I think the first solar installation, America's greenest store, is here. There's 5 times as much organic vineyard property in Mendocino County as I believe there is in Sonoma or Napa.
From seeing green to living the dream. In 1986, Cesar Toschi made the move from Mexico to Mendocino, and he's been making wine and living the American dream ever since.
People find it a little bit difficult for someone like my background to really make wines And sometimes they kind of question about that. One of my teachers, when I was learning English, he said, you know, once you start dreaming about the language, then you got it. And pretty much the same goes with winemaking. Once you start dreaming about it, creating different style, then I think that's what that will allow you to really make really unique wines. This is a family-owned operation. We have Paloma here, who she was helping me to put the labels on the bottles by hand, and that's why we put on our label, handmade, because in essence, it is a handmade. I think what we've done is very beautiful in the sense that you know, as people view this place as a place to make you dream, and I think we have. You know, we're crafting wines that are making people turn their heads and say, who's this Cesar Toschi?
Wines made by hand and filled with heart. This rich region dates back to the gold rush, and the next generation of winemakers are pulling from the past and seeing the future through rose-colored glasses. Their family history dates back nearly a century, so it's no wonder for Testa Winery, on their first year of production, it's as simple as black and white.
My great-grandparents coming over as immigrants who didn't speak any English, and how hard they worked and got off the train here and saw something, a vision of what they wanted, and they made it happen, and we're just taking it to the next level, I guess, with our licensed winery now, because they always made wine, but always in the basement. So it's pretty exciting, and Testa is our family name. And I have sisters and no brothers, and my Uncle Charlie had daughters, and so this is a way that Testa can remain here in Calpella, as, you know, the legacy will live on that way.
It's a legacy, you know, carried back, you know, when my grandfather came over here, but they never did put the label on. This is something new from Maria, which we all enjoy because it's, you know, it's part of the heritage.
We still have my great Aunt Rose, who's second generation, and she she came to the party we had, and she said, "This just makes me feel so big." It was so cute, and she said, if my parents were here to see this now, she said that they would just be so proud. Yeah. I don't want to cry, but it is emotional for me.
So the next time you take a grape escape, these winemakers hope you'll make it to Mendocino, where they will touch you with their tales and win you over with their wines. Bringing you the best of California from Mendocino County, I'm Monique Saltani for California Life.
Well, there's been a lot of records broken at Angel Stadium, but as Jonathan Kamish shows us, this next story might take the cake.
Angels baseball, home of countless memories over the years, but nothing is bigger than this. Tonight, Angels fans will attempt to break a world record for wearing wrestling masks in one setting. And let's go inside and figure what this is all about. I'm Jonathan Kamish, and let's go make some history. My wrestling name is El Jackster.
Jackster?
Of course.
Is your name Jack?
My name is Jack.
I'll wrestle you for it.
You'll wrestle me for it, please. Don't waste my time. So, Caitlin, are we excited about wrestling mask giveaway night? Do you like this thing?
Not really.
You guys are just in awe of my presence.
I really am. I love the mask. I love the outfit. It's great. Good stuff. Good for baseball.
For the last time, no autographs, sir.
Okay, sorry.
I don't usually bend down to my opponents, but here they are. Where are you from?
Here.
He's from here. I'm from parts unknown. Nice to meet you. She said she could take you. What do you think about that, brother?
Not really. She can't.
Oh, uh-oh. So, hey, they're going at it. We got a little WrestleMania right now. I remember I beat you back in WrestleMania 3 for my championship belt.
WrestleMania 3? I don't even remember that. That's too far back.
You were too drunk.
Probably.
No more jabronis. I scoured Angel Stadium for someone who would surely bow down to the greatness of El Jackster. I'm a wrestler you should have heard of, but it's unfortunate that you didn't.
Jokester or El Jackster?
Oh, there you go. Well, if I was in the ring with you, Tim, I'd tell you I'd fry you like salmon, and I'd pin you 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, brother.
And I would say I go upstream, baby, so nobody gets me down.
No more of the fish man. I was ready to make history, but too bad nobody showed up until the 5th inning. Finally, the time had arrived, and in front of the thousands and thousands of El Jacksters fans, we broke the record.
Congratulations, guys! We made history!
Bringing you the best of California from Anaheim, I'm Jonathan Camus for California Life.
And coming up in entertainment, for one night only, California played host to a world-class photographic exhibit featuring the beauty of Portofino and some of Hollywood's biggest stars. California Life's Audra Stafford will have the story coming up next. You don't want to miss it.
You laughed with her. You sang with her. Your whole family spent Saturday nights with Carol Burnett.
The gown is gorgeous.
Thank you. I saw it in the window and I just couldn't resist it.
Introducing Carol's Top 10, exclusively from Time Life. 3 DVDs jam-packed with Carol's favorite episodes.
Mrs. O'Quiggins, I wonder if you could come in.
Hello?
You'll have the brilliant sketches, Tudball and Wiggins, The Oldest Man, The Family.
Being a failure is nothing to be ashamed of. Hell, look at Ed there.
And the greatest guest stars, Steve Martin, Betty White, and more. Just call or go to timelife.com/Carol and get the complete collection for just $39.98. But wait, call in the next 10 minutes and save $10. You'll own Carol's Top 10 for just $29.98.
Is this a repeat show? No, I'm here.
Plus, we'll send you a free bonus DVD featuring rare moments from early episodes, exclusive interviews, an historic cast reunion, and Carol's earliest TV appearances on The Gary Moore Show. But that's not all. Order now and we'll pay for your shipping and handling. That's an additional savings of almost $7. So call now to own Carol Burnett's Top 10 episodes on 3 DVDs, plus a free bonus DVD, all for just $29.98, and free shipping and handling. That's a total savings of over $25. Order now.
Call 1-800-862-1515 to order Carol Burnett's Top 10 for $29.98 with free shipping and a bonus DVD when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card. Call now or order online at timelife.com/Carol.
And now it's time to check in with Audra Stafford, who takes us back in time with Hollywood's A-list.
Hollywood's finest showed up to Sony's Culver City Studios for a night in Portofino, a chance to wine, dine, and enjoy everything that Italy has to offer.
Music and art and films, and it's a beautiful country. The Italians do it the best.
But the real stars this night were Peter Lindbergh's Portofino and the International Watch Company's Portofino collection.
I'm a fan. I'm a real fan.
I love my watch.
I've always been fascinated by their product.
There's nothing comparable on the market. Historical line within our IWC collection. And what we wanted to do is to show the real glamour, put all our friends and ambassadors, and redo these kind of shootings to show that glamour.
Kevin Spacey, Cate Blanchett, Elle Macpherson, and Eric Dane are just a few of the famous faces photographed for the project.
It was sort of just, hang out in Portofino and let me shoot you. Peter Lindbergh has a knack for sort of giving you the feel that he's not really around, which creates a very organic kind of vibe to his images.
And the feeling that time truly is a luxury.
They're beautiful watches. People always comment on them. Each one has a specific reason for being and what it's there for, and I like that.
You shouldn't leave the house without a good watch.
Bringing you the best of entertainment, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
Well, 'tis the season for race time across the country, so let's check in with the hosts of Midlife Road Trip for an update on Talladega.
Hey, we're at the Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama at the Dale Jarrett Racing Adventure, and Max and I are getting ready to take a few laps around the track, knock something off our bucket list.
I'm here at Talladega with Rick and Max. I took the Class 2, I'm credentialed, I'm bedazzled, I'm ready to roll, and they think they're gonna outdo me, but I'm next, and I am just gonna fly around that track.
Max and I are getting ready to go around this track a lot faster than these cars are going right now. Right, Max? Right. We're gonna kick their beep. I beep instead of saying, you know, what I was gonna say.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do it. To get you a do-rag, we'll have you at Sturgis before you know it.
Now, what's it like here on race day?
Oh, race day is crazy at Talladega. I mean, it's one of the craziest. On actual race day, the people, the atmosphere, there's nothing like it.
Doesn't Max look good? I mean, have you got anything in a pinstripe? I look better, looks more slimming. Fire resistant, okay. Yep. Is it water resistant too?
This is the part I think that I find worse than anything.
All right, what you doing there?
Grabbing a booster seat for Sandy.
So tell me about the race experience and what it's like inside the car.
Inside the car is your vision's cut down. You lose a lot of, in the turns, you're going to see anywhere from 2.5 to 3 Gs. You're going to feel a lot of heat, a lot of different temperatures and stuff on an average day in the summertime with a heat index at 110, 103, the temperature outside 98 degrees. Inside the car is going to be anywhere from 150 to 175 degrees.
What hump?
Bucket list checked.
Cut some eyes in it and to be the executioner.
Just hard. It's harder than I thought to hold in the corners. It takes a lot of tugging.
He's not like a convicted felon or anything, is he? One small step for man, one giant leap for midlifers.
It was a fantastic drive. Something you don't expect. It's more than what you can imagine.
That totally rocked. Where was the air conditioner button? I was looking for the air conditioner and the blinker. This guy is awesome. You do need to get the air fixed in that thing.
That'll do it for this week on California Life. If you missed any part of our show, please go to our website, californialifehd.com. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.